Good morning, friends. This morning I'll be sharing with you on what I titled The God of All Possibilities. Day by day, we are being faced with tasks that seems impossible, but I want to show you today that God can do all things. God has the capacity, the capability, and the tendency to make anything come to pass. But there are rules of engagement. We serve a God of all possibility. Jeremiah 32 and verse 17, he said, I am the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me to do? And same also with verse 27 of the same chapter. There is no dream, vision, or task that God cannot bring to pass if we dare to believe and partner with him. Mark chapter 10 and verse 27, it said, And Jesus looking upon them and said unto them, With men it is impossible, but not with God. For with God all things are possible. With God, with God, with God. So we must understand that there are no vacuums in life. You are either in partnership with God, with man, or with other forces. But how can we engage and draw from the God of all possibilities? Number one law is called, you must believe in his omnipotency. God is omnipotent. He has all power to make all things come to pass. But like I said, there's what we call rules of engagement. The all-powerful God can make the seemingly impossible possible. Mark 9:23 says, Jesus said unto them, If thou canst believe. So the key word there is believe. He said, All things are possible to him that believeth. In other words, to him that believeth not is not possible. A wise man said, If you think you can, if you think you can't, either way you are right. You must understand that your faith is your credit card in order to procure any form of possibility that you desire. Number two law is what I call, you must think and dream the impossible. You must think and dream the impossible. Philemon chapter 1 verse 6, it says, I can do nothing. God said, I can do nothing without your mind. In Mark 11:24, he said, whatsoever you desire. So God always gives us open check. Genesis 11:6, he said that these things that they've imagined to do while they were trying to build up a tower, a building that will get up to the heavens. He said these things they've imagined to do, nothing can restrain them, nothing can stop them. Proverbs 23:7, he said, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So the question is, what are you thinking? So your life is a product of your thoughts. Genesis 13:14-15. He said indeed, and God said to Abraham, lift up thy eyes from where thou art, looking northwards, eastwards, southwards, westward, for as far as you can see. So what limits our life is basically our thoughts. Number three law is what I call, you must pray about the impossible, knowing so well that by strength shall no man prevail. This is what truly brings God fully into partnership with man. Isaiah 66 and verse 8. He said, who had heard such a thing? Who had seen such things? He says, shall the earth be made to bring forth in one day? That is unthinkable. That seems impossible. He said, or shall a nation be born at once? He said, for as soon as Zion travail. To travail means to release birth pangs, prayer quakes, and make deep intercessions. You say, and as soon as Zion travailed, she brought forth her children in one day. So something great can be born in one day by divine partnership with God through the instrumentality of prayer and intercession. And lastly, you must take impossible steps. Dreaming alone is not enough. Thinking alone is not enough. Believing alone is not enough. You must learn to go into action. Corresponding action is what brings into manifestations our expectation. So the world belongs to those who dares the unthinkable and do the impossible. James 2:18 says, a man may say, thou hast faith and I have works. He says, show me thy faith without works, and I will shew thee my faith by my works. So we must get into real business with God. I see God taking you higher and higher beyond your expectations and your imagination. But you must learn to think the impossible for the God of all possibility to go into action.